Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Excuse me. So today I just wanted to do an audio, or not an audio, a video training on inviting. So I know that you guys are familiar with this. It's one of our 3 vital behaviors to invite, invite, invite. But there's a lot of different ways to invite. And I think that as you go through your journey in coaching, you're going to find that certain things work better for you than others. So today, most importantly, what I want to talk about as far as the type of inviting, and I know I look like a crazy mess, but I need to get this video done. But what I wanted to talk about as far as my favorite type of inviting is your using Facebook event pages. So if you guys have not used an event page before, I would recommend that you start using them for all of your groups. So I'm just going to take you guys through what an event page looks like. And I will say, I think that what your banner looks like, what your description looks like, and how you promote your event instead of your group is going to have a lot of effect on how well it does or how well it works for you as an invitation tool. So I'm just going to share my screen with you guys so that you can kind of get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right. Okay, so if I go to my Facebook, okay, and I go over here to myself. This is just my personal Facebook page. But if you scroll down here, oh, nope, it went away. Sorry, if you go to more, you can see events, and these are the events that I've already set up. There's another video where I showed you guys how to do an event, but instead of having its own group, this is totally something that's totally different. You can see past events here. If you click past, you can see other people's events. So there's a couple of other events that I did. But let's just go ahead and look at the upcoming event. So actually, first I want to go here. I want to remind you guys how you should be setting up your month. So I'm just going to go to Wild Republic Coaches. Last night I posted this, but this is how you should be setting up your month. The first Monday of the month should be your free clean eating group or your free group, whatever that may be. Some people do Shakeology challenges, whatever that may be. May 11th is going to be your sneak peek group, or the second Monday of the month is going to be your sneak peek into coaching. The 3rd is going to be your actual fitness challenge, and the 4th is going to be your Coach Basics group. We call it Go and Grow Wild. Actually, we call it Grow and Go Wild. That's a typo. But anyway, so that's how your groups are going to play out. So these events are going to be really, really big and kind of proactively inviting, getting people, gauging people's interests, that kind of thing. So back to my event. So right now is May 6th. So I am also promoting for my sneak peek, but I'm going to start promoting because it's 2 weeks out for my actual paid fitness challenge. So I'm going to go to events. It's going to start on May 18th. And this is my event. So one thing to note here, you want to make sure you have a really good banner that kind of stands out. So this one, 21 days to Bikini Beach Babe, May 18th through June 8th. I didn't want it to just be the 21-day fix. I always recommend that program, but if somebody wants to do T25 or somebody wants to do PIO or something, that's totally fine. But the challenge will go 21 days. I find that a good number to keep people interested. Even 30 days I find is a bit long. So you do a good cover picture here because it's going to show up when you share it and when it shows up in people's news feed. So yeah, so this is just a picture I took in my parents' backyard, and I just erased the background and slapped it on a beach picture because it's Bikini Beach Babe. Another thing to note is go ahead and be creative with what you want to call your challenge group. If it's fall, it could be something like, 21 days to get ready for spring, or I don't know, it could be something like I don't know, some play on words about the fall, or comfort food, or don't stay comfortable now when you've got the summer to look forward to, or who knows. But just change it based on the season, based on your audience. I know a lot of people do like Hot Mama Slim Down because most of their audience is moms. Or for instance, I have a coach on my team that does like fit teachers because most of her network is teachers. She's a teacher. So whatever makes sense, but it doesn't have to be 21 Day Fix group or Beachbody group. You know, it can be something creative. And I like to change mine every month as well. Okay. So the other important thing is to note is to give a really detailed description. So you can see down here, it's like when I went ahead and said the location, your home / my Facebook group. So people who don't know me that are seeing this always get it hit home to them that we don't meet anywhere, that they do everything in their home. So I know it's May and the thought of getting in a swim shop dressing room, much less actually getting into a bikini, has your mind spinning out of control. I'm here to help you get confident and sport that summer bikini with pride. So again, it's not saying like, hey, you want to join my group? Da-da-da-da. It's like, I identify. I do not want to put on a bathing suit. I totally get that. Let's stay in our house and work hard and work on our eating to, you know, be ready for that. So you want to appeal to them in that way. Then I'm like, how? And then I give details of the program. So by working out for 21 days at home for only 30 minutes a day and checking in daily online with an amazing group of ladies who are moms, singles, students, and girl bosses alike, you'll find great community here and will be encouraged daily to make sure you accomplish your goals. I like saying that because, again, I didn't say a specific program, but now they know it's in their home. It's 30 minutes a day. It's only 21 days. And lots of people do it. So maybe they're a mom, but maybe they're not. But maybe they're a student. Maybe they're single. So I like to put a variety of people so people don't feel left out. If I'm like, I'm working with a bunch of moms, you know, then people are going to be like, I'm not a mom. I don't want to do it. Then I get even more detailed. The program will include a meal plan tailor-made for your body. That's important because this meal plan is going to be dependent on how much they weigh, what their BMR is. So tailor-made for your body, portion control containers. Now, that's part of the 21 Day Fix, but if somebody wants something different, I'll say they can buy the containers, you know, separate. Recipes, 7 different workouts developed to outsmart your muscle memory and tone your body in just 21 days. You also get 1 meal per day for 30 days in Shakeology, the absolute healthiest meal of the day. I like to put that because people need to know when they buy Shakeology, one of their meals for a month is taken care of. Whether they have it for breakfast or a snack, one of their meals throughout the day is done. So I like them to see that as a value add because a lot of people will just see, oh my gosh, Shakeology is $130 and they run away from it, you know. But if they realize that they already have budgeted into their meal budget for 1 meal and that 1 meal is only $4, then it's a lot easier to swallow. Okay, the absolute healthiest meal of the day. This will kickstart. What does Shakeology do for someone who doesn't know? This will kickstart your metabolism, boost your energy, and help your digestion system to assimilate food instead of storing it as fat. This has helped me break through my plateau and is a must in my daily health regimen. You also get me, Lauren Wild, and I tagged myself there for you guys because a lot of these people might not know who I am. And I asked them to, down here in the steps to sign up, I asked them to add me as a friend. So it's just easy. It's right there. You'll also get me, Lauren Wild, as your coach and cheerleader along with the other 20 plus women in the group to keep you accountable. So now they know all the stuff they get, okay? They may not have pictures or videos or anything like that, but they get a good idea of what this all looks like. And then I always tie it back to, you don't need a personal trainer, a gym membership, and more time away from your family to get toned and lose up to 30 pounds in 21 days. You simply need a killer in-home fitness routine, proper nutrition, and accountability. And we've already said that those are the things that they're getting, right? So who's ready to get started? I always put this because this is going to help for my own system. But, you know, here are the steps to sign up. Add me as a friend on Facebook so that you can be added to the private accountability group. You can't add somebody to your group if you're not friends with them. So that's a first part of it. And then they know they have you up here, so they'll add you. Then fill out the short info form to ensure that I'm your coach. If you guys don't have this, you can look this up in coaching codes. But it basically looks like I'm already signed in. Crap. It's not going to let me, hold on. Let me sign out and then I'll show you guys just so you know. I also have this on my website, but sometimes just for ease of use, I find that it's good to have the actual link. So here's what it looks like. It's going to go sign up for a free Team Beachbody account. When they fill this out and they sign up and they know it's free, then it says, our records show your coach will be Lauren Wild. So going forward, even if they don't end up signing up for this group, I do this for clean eating challenges too. Even if they are not going to purchase anything, I want to make sure that I have them signed up under me as a coach. So some people skip that step, but it's good to have it there just to be like, this is part of the signups. You know, you need to sign up first. Okay. Contact me directly at teamwildrepublic@gmail.com or private message me to get your product shipped to you, or sign up here for a challenge pack. I just put that. I don't like to just randomly give people my link. But there are a lot of people I find that read through all this and they're like, yeah, sign me up. I don't care. And they can just go and shop and figure out what it is and choose. So if they want more information, I give them 2 ways to contact me, you know, by email or private message. Then if they just want to sign up, there it is. I can also refer back to this event if I talk to somebody and they're like, okay, well, how do I get signed up? I can refer back and say, if in your steps to sign up process on the event, I think it's number 3. It's how to sign up for a challenge pack. You can click that. And then message me or click join in this event to be added to the group and get started. So I want to also see that they joined. That's going to help me to be able to go through here so you can see 32 joined. And think about that, guys. Like if 32 people joined and got a challenge pack, because you're acting as if you cannot join this group without getting a challenge pack. So if 34 people joined and bought a challenge pack, that's 68 Success Club points. It's also about, what did I say? 32, yeah. It's like $1,000 in sale and commission if they buy the 21-day fix. They could buy something even more or even higher. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So what I'm saying is this group really gauges your warm network who might potentially be interested in this. Some of these people, I will say, are people who've already been in one of my challenges before. But some of them, I don't even know. Some of them said that they were interested, but maybe next month. So now it's next month. So what I'll do is I will first and foremost add all these people that are not my friends. But I will contact all these people and say, hey, Sarah, I saw that you're interested in my 21 Days to Bikini Beach, babe. You know, did you read through the information on how to sign up and are you ready to get started? And if they're like, oh, no, I didn't know, I will point them back and say, read through all the information. It tells you all about the challenge and it tells you how to get started. Then I will copy and paste that and I will send that to every single person. Megan, Jessica, Ashley, Stephanie, Lori, Celeste, all these people. And then I can gauge it. Now, let me talk about inviting. So you want to create this group when you're ready for this to go out to your newsfeed. The minute you create this group, it says Lauren Wild created 21 Days to Bikini Beach, babe. So you also want to have all of this information, all of these words and links and everything on, like, let's say a Word document. And you want to copy and paste that the minute you open this group, because that's going to go out and you want people to read that if they're looking at it that second. You also want to create this group. I would do it on a Sunday night around 8:45, 9 o'clock. That's when people are most active on Facebook, especially my network, women, moms, working moms. So I would do it then. You could also do it any nighttime, like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's when people are typically, you know, if they have kids, their kids are down. If they have school or work, they're done with school or work. They're done with, you know, maybe eating dinner, taking a shower, and they're kind of chilling out, watching TV or going to bed. So that's the perfect time to do this. So make sure that you're doing that at the right time. The next is to invite. It's going to tell you to invite. This is cool because it says like people who came to the last events you hosted. Like for instance, all the people that are in my clean eating group, I'm posting in there, hey guys, are you interested in moving forward with my, with my paid group, my fitness group? So I invited all these people, but I haven't invited these people yet. I was doing it kind of half and half. And I'm going to kind of let that group go, but that's a good one. The next one is, oh yeah, these are good because these are not your group. So events you attended. So Cookout for a Cure. I don't know anybody going to Cookout for a Cure probably. Wait, let's see if this one will do it. And these are all the guests for Spring Glitch featuring whoever that is. I don't know a lot of these people. I know some of them, but not a lot of them. So I will go ahead and I will invite those people. It's digging into your cold network. What I typically do though is I go to all friends and I just start inviting like from the A's. I did it backwards this time. So I did like from the Z's and I think I ended up like on J. So then I would go back again. And this is good because this doesn't have to be so time sensitive because you'll see a lot of people here that like they're going to get something that says, hey, Amanda, Lauren Wild just invited you to the group, you know, Bikini 21 Days to Bikini Beach Babe. So she's going to see that no matter what. So I'll just go through here. I'll invite all these people. I'll just do a couple because I don't want to be too long. And guys, invite people who hate you, invite people who you're not sure about, invite people who are 60, invite, okay? The other good thing about inviting is it's gonna say, Amelia was just invited to Lauren Wild's group, 21 Days to Bikini Beach Babe, and it's gonna show your banner. So a lot of people might see that and go, oh, what's that? Is Amelia going to that? Oh, that sounds awesome. I wanna go to that. So the more people you can invite up to 500 people. So the more people you invite, and I typically invite women just because it's geared to women. So I tend to skip all the men. But yeah, the more people you invite, the better. And you just go down the list and, oh, and it'll say like already invited if you already invited somebody. But anyway, yeah, you just go down the list, click on everyone, and then I'll remember like, okay, I ran out of, I did all the A's that I wanted to invite. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I do all the A's so then I can just kind of move on. There's a lot of Ashleys in my network. Okay. And then, you know, people can ignore this if they want. That's totally fine. You just want to make sure that you're doing your part. Oh, I hit the invite limit. Okay, so I'm going to send my invites. Whoop. Did they go? Okay, then it'll say you're out of invites. In the future, please only invite people you know to share this event. So that's another thing that I would do. So I'm going to share this. So I'm going to say like, what I typically do is I typically copy this text and I go ahead and I share it. So share. And I'm going to share it on my timeline. Make sure that you're on your personal page if you want it to go from your personal page. There's a lot of typos in this. Okay, sorry. I didn't want to lead you guys down this road. Anyway, okay, so I'll go ahead and I will share this. And it is about 1 o'clock, and that's a fine time to share it on my wall. So then if I go back here, this is what you see when you're going to share your event page. This is another reason why your banner is very important. You don't want it to look salesy. You don't want it to look too busy. Like I want people to think of when they go to a beach, they're relaxed, they're laying down, they're chill, they're confident, they're happy about their body. I don't want it to be like me jumping around or me doing something that's hard or, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, so I post that. Then I will show you guys, this is another great way to promote this, is to do it with a giveaway. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have ever done a giveaway, but I would say this is one of the best things to do it. I will show you what I posted last night. If it's still on here, should be. Okay. So I just posted this. I literally took this picture of my front yard. You can see it's not photoshopped great. I could have done a better job, but it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. So I said, and giveaway alert begins now and will go until Wednesday, 10 p.m. Central Time. Here's your chance to win 1 week's supply of Shakeology in celebration of Cinco de Mayo. I'm doing a drawing for 5 free days of Shakeology if you share my event on your timeline and invite 5 people to my 21 Days to Bikini Beach Babe Challenge. So here are the rules. And it's like, you'll be contacted by Team Wild Republic, did it on Thursday morning. Visit the event page at the link below and join the challenge. So they have to go here, which is my event. They have to join the challenge. Then invite 5 people to the event page. So while you're there, invite 5 people. That gets more people to go. Share this post on your timeline and tag me. So they're going to share this, and you can see it's gotten 5 shares, and they're going to tag me. Place your email in the comment section below so that I can email you in case you win. Only 2 entries per person, no Beachbody coaches. So I also tell them a little bit more about what Shakeology is so that they understand if they want to win it. And I always get Shakeology packets. So I always end up having some extra. So I had like 8 extra this month before my new shipment came, and I went ahead and that's what I'm giving away. So it's not costing me anything other than what I paid for it for my own self. So it's not costing me really anything else. And I'm going to reshare this again on my page in a little bit because this is going to go until Wednesday tonight. So yeah, so that you can see, if you go to comment, you can see that all these people last night left their message, left their email. So now I have their email if I want to send them blasts or invite them. Like, this person is friends with somebody that I'm really not great friends with, and another person that I don't know. And then she actually commented as well, this other person that I don't really know. I don't really know her. So yeah, it's a good way to reach out to your cold network. And if you wanted to make this longer, if you wanted to make it like a week long and then you were going to do a drawing, that would be great too. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. So I'm probably going to go ahead and share this now. Or I'm probably going to share this around 3:30 p.m. again and say, don't forget about our giveaway. Okay, so yeah. All right, so I'm done editing. What I could have done better is I could take away the Happy Cinco de Mayo and I could do a screenshot of my group page and I can maybe put that there. And it says like share with 5 to get a 5-day supply. So it was Cinco de Mayo, so it was 5. But anyway, yeah, so that's there. I'm going to share that later on. So that's just another way, guys, to be inviting. Now, as always, I'm going to go ahead and go back to or take you guys off screen share. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Sorry. See how distracting notifications are? Ugh. Okay. So I'm going to quit sharing. So anyway, that is a really good way to invite with an event page. It's great to do it with a free clean eating group. I will tell you guys that I usually have about 12 to 15 people a month join my free clean eating groups. And this time when I did it with an event page, I had like 36 people join, but then within the group, I said, hey, have a bestie, add them to, or invite them to this group for 2 extra points in the group once the group like had already gotten started. So like on that Monday, I did that, and I had one girl who invited like 17 people, another girl invited 20 people. Anyway, I ended up having 90 people in that free clean eating group, which is insane. All those people are there, and like, you know, to be able to keep them in the group, I added them all as friends, people who were not my friends. So that just broadened my network. So that was really awesome. I had a few coaches that added some of their people also. But I mean, to go from 15 to 90, I think it was 97 people in the group, that's amazing. So definitely be using those event pages. Definitely invite a ton of people. You guys get those Jamberry things all the time, or, you know, what is that? 33 perspective, or whatever those bags are, that 33 perspective. I don't know. But anyway, so, you know, and that's another thing. People are used to being invited to events on Facebook. So if they don't want to do it, they can just ignore it, or they can say, nope, not going, and they can be done with it. They don't have to go back and forth on personal message. Okay, so the other ways to invite you guys are obviously personal message. If you have not looked in the script in that we have, it's posted in the files section on the Wild Republic Coaches, Wild Republic Coach group on Facebook. So look there, and there's a Google Doc. I think it's called like the Golden Egg Google Doc you meant, or whatever. But it's got like all these different templates and stuff in it. It's all shareable. It'll get you into it. So if you go to kind of like, I think it's new coach training, you can find all the different scripts there. But yeah, I would just script it out to people, and I write it into my to-do list. And every day I send like 12, do you want to join my group challenges out that are just as simple as, I think I say, hey, you know, oh, what do I say? I say, hey, you know, I'm not sure if this is something for you, but I'm hosting my monthly 21-day fitness challenge this month. I'm not sure if you've seen my rants on Facebook or my fitness posts, but it's something I'm really passionate about, and I want to pay it forward to others. And that's why I host these groups every month. Would you be interested in joining? Something as simple as that. And I literally go Control C, Control V, Control C, V, C, V, C, V, C, V, until I've hit 12, and then I finish with that. You know, and then throughout the day, I'll get people who are like, hey, I might be interested. No, I'm not. Thanks for thinking of me, blah, blah, blah. And we start kind of going back and forth, and I start getting to know them better. I also have the same kind of script where I say like, and these are a little bit more tailored to who I'm talking to, but I'll say something like, hey, I know that you're a former teacher and now stay-at-home mom. Have you ever thought of, you know, getting back into the working world at a career where you could work from home? Or have you ever thought, it might be a fitness buff person. I might say, hey, I saw that you're kind of going in with a friend on a new gym, and you do bikini competitions. Have you ever thought of making money by just sharing your journey on social media? You know, there's lots of different communities. I've talked about this before, but Tone It Up. These people post multiple times a day because they're following a workout plan called Tone It Up, but they do not get paid to do this. They do it so that sometimes they can win prizes, but most of the time they do it because those girls at Tone It Up have done a great job at building such a big community. And so they kind of are doing it because they have a lot of girls in the community keeping them accountable. So a lot of times I'll say, have you ever thought of doing exactly what you're doing, posting on social media about your healthy wins and getting paid an actual salary to do it? And I'll connect with them that way. So that's going to be tweaked depending on the type of person you're talking to, but create that script and literally copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And when they respond, they'll get back to you, you know? Today I was actually at Francesca's, for all the girls, if you know Francesca's, and I had a girl who was just like really, really sweet and just like helping me to find Mother's Day gifts and that kind of thing. And I was like, hey, so, you know, is this your full-time job? What do you do? And she had just got transferred here. She got out of retail and she got back in, and she said, I really didn't want to go back to retail because I have a 3-year-old. But since, you know, we close at 7, it's been easier. I can get home on time for him. And I said, have you ever thought of working from home since you have a 3-year-old? And she was like, no, not really. Why? And I just briefly went over what Beachbody is. I usually always start by saying, have you ever heard of P90X? Yeah, of course, you know. And that tells people we're legit. It's not like some workout that I created in my basement and, you know, I'm trying to pitch it to everyone. And I said, and for like a mom on the go, we have this breakthrough health shake called Shakeology. It literally is the healthiest meal of the day. It's all natural. It's, you know, got stuff to boost your energy, you know, to keep you healthy, to keep your digestion running smoothly, to kind of break through your weight loss plateau. You can literally shake it up and take it with you on your way to work. And literally these are the things that we talk about in, Beachbody. I also told her it was like such a great faith-based community and how it's really fun to get to work with people that believe the way that you do and that love the way that you do and want to pay it forward. So she was interested. I gave her my card. I don't know. I may never hear from her. What I also should have done is said like, hey, are you on Facebook? And I should have just added her on Facebook, because then even if she didn't want to do anything right away, she would become part of my passive audience on Facebook. So I should have definitely done that. That was my bad. There's another way to invite. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's fine for right now, but it's just another way to invite. Another way to invite, is through attraction marketing and just posting, on your site. Like I said, that event page works awesome, but you can also just say like, hey, I saw Lauren Majewski. If you guys don't follow her, follow her. I saw she did a really cool sneak peek into coaching post. And I loved it because it was so simple and it appealed to, moms and girls. It was just a picture of her, like you're seeing me right now, with like a big circle right here. And she just went, and it said, bring your vino. And that was all. And it just kind of was like, if I'm flipping through Facebook and before I read her description, if it's like, bring your vino, we work in a job where it's fun. It's fun. You get to work from home. You get to talk to other women. You get to get people healthy. You get to work out. It's fun. And so I loved how she was keeping it fun. And she was making it like, bring your vino. You want to hear about coaching? Pour yourself a glass of wine, get your computer, and get ready to listen. And it made it more of kind of like a party setting or like a loungy get-together setting with a glass of wine, instead of like, let's get into fitness and we don't drink wine and we don't, just made it more approachable, I guess, for other people. So that's a great idea. The other thing, and I know I'm trying to check to see how much time has elapsed here, because I'm sure it's a lot. For some reason, I can't tell. But anyways, I will try to make this quick. In fact, I'll say the next thing I was going to talk about is turning your challengers into coaches. That's another great way of how to invite to be a coach. Actually, let me back up. When you're selling challenge packs, if that's something that you're really strong at, or when you're telling people about the fix or, this meal plan or join my challenge group or whatever, and you find yourself getting really comfortable doing that, do tell people to become a coach. Don't shy away from saying, if you're going to drink Shakeology for more than 1 month, it doesn't make sense for you not to be a coach. Because really what I say is, it doesn't make sense for you not to be a VIP customer, which just means that you get 25% off the product and you get 25% cash back in your pocket if you refer the product to anyone else. And I say that a lot because I don't want them to have to feel like, oh, they have to sell. If it's someone that I know doesn't want to work this business, at least not right now, I don't want them to feel like, oh, I have to sell to get money back, but do tell them to be a coach, because guys, when you are going to Rank Advance or when you're looking for that residual income in Shakeology, people being a coach and getting that 25% off every month on their Shakeology is going to keep them using the product and keep them healthy. So much more than if they just bought on HD, so I'll definitely keep that in mind to throw out coaching. You might have someone be a coach on your team for 6-7 months. I had someone who's just stopping. She started January 1st. So it's January, February, March, April, May. So 4 months, and she's been just getting the product and she's been a coach. So she contributed to my volume and like the amount of coaches I needed on my team to get to Diamond and that kind of thing. Also, those people, if they're drinking it month after month, chances are their husband's trying it. They're still using it. They're still involved in getting it. So make sure that you have those people, or make sure that you promote being a coach if someone wants to drink the shakes for more than 1 month. Okay. The second thing with that is when you're signing people up on Coach Mobile sign up, I sign them up as like, if they just want Shakeology, I sign them up for HD. And they realize it's the same amount they pay. And I say, just remember, you're on an HD order. So on this date, make sure to cancel your order if it's something you don't want to try anymore. but I go ahead and sign them up. I get the Success Club points. It's nothing for them. They don't care. Once that's passed, they're like, okay, yeah, if I don't like it, I'll cancel it, you know? So go ahead and do that as well. The next type of way to sign people up is turning your challengers into coaches. I know we talked about that really quickly, but I'm gonna go back into that. If you want to Google or search on YouTube for, I searched Carly Del Carlo, C-A-R-L-Y, Del Carlo, Beachbody. And under Carly Del Carlo, she's an awesome, amazing coach, and she's so motivational. She started as a student at UCLA. Her story is so cool. It's a 5-star diamond, I think. But she just did a training for Lindsay Matway's team, Bombshell Dynasty, and it was about turning your challengers into coaches. And it's awesome because she created this system. So I won't go into tons of it now. Do look it up and do replicate the system. It's great. But basically what she says is, like, when she has people that are challengers that are like really active in the group, she shouts them out in the group. Like, she'll say, props to Roseanne for, not giving in to her cravings and not drinking a glass of wine at last week's wedding or something. And she'll do like a picture of her and she'll be like, props to Roseanne. What that does is, for people in the group that are posting, like say Roseanne posted 4 times and that was just one win she had that week. People who are posting, they're going to remember, like, oh my gosh, Lauren told me good job. And Lauren told me, wow, that's awesome. And they're getting positive reinforcement. So they're going to keep posting, they're going to stay active, and they're going to remember those kinds of things. So that then when you say, hey, I think you would be a great coach to people like that, they're not like, why? They're more like, you do? And you're like, yeah, because remember I told you, like, you were sticking to this and you stuck to that and you were posting in the group and you're being inspiring and that kind of thing. So it kind of just gives them a push to understand more about Beachbody, to see how we inspire and empower people. So that's great, that whole shout out thing. Like, I just love that. The other thing she does is, I think she said 3 weeks into her fitness challenge, she'll say, hey, I've been getting a lot of questions about coaching, so I thought I would just do an informal call for anybody who wants to jump on, ask any questions. I can answer anything that you guys might have. Super informal, just for us in the group. Does Thursday at 9 o'clock work? And she said that a lot of people that she didn't even think was interested in coaching were just kind of scared to ask her about it. So they reached out to her and they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're doing this. I've been really interested and I didn't really know how to bring it up, So that's really great too. And even if you're scared, you just get on that call. You just do a Google Hangouts call. I can help you guys with that. And, it doesn't even have to be live Q&A. It can be chat Q&A. It can be send me your questions beforehand in our group or in private message or through email, and then I will answer them all on the call or whatever. And that way you guys have everything to talk about. Even if it's just one person on the call, it's like, this is what we do. This is how we run our business. This is my job, It's really informative. So I would say definitely do those 2 things, and then look up Carly Del Carlo on YouTube, and you can scroll through and you'll find her how to turn challengers into coaches. She also has a lot of informative other videos in there as well. So, okay, guys, so let's start from the top. Number 1, invite. How do you invite? Start an event page. Do a giveaway along with your event page. You could even give away like a bottle of perfume or like, I don't know, cute stationery or something like that. You could give away an iPhone case, like this new iPhone case, by the way. It's so cute, right? And I got it at Marshall's for like $9. So that's cheap. That's like a fun giveaway. But I would always say give away something Beachbody. So if you have leftover Shakeology, or if you have a 3-day refresh, or if you want to buy like the Shakeology sampler pack that's like 6 different flavors, that would be good. Anyway, so yeah, do that. Or you could let somebody draw, and again, you could sign them up on tbb.com or whatever, and just pick like the sampler pack of Shakeology, send it to them. No, because you'd have to buy it. Anyway, so yeah, so the sampler pack, that's a good, or what was I saying? Event page, giveaway combined with the event page. And then also just regular inviting, personal message, calling, meeting people out. that kind of thing. And then using your challengers, turning them into coaches, inviting them into the opportunity, and hosting those opportunity calls. You can also do that for your entire network on Facebook. I mean, I'm going to do, I think this Thursday, I'm going to say, hey, tonight I'm hosting a call all about Beachbody, anything you'll ever want to know. If you have questions, I'll address it on the call. Send them to my email before 7 p.m. Let's get on the call. Super informal. No one will even know you're there. Who's in? Comment I'm in below or something like that. So that's good too, because people might be seeing your posts and be like, I am, but I don't want to just reach out to her. I don't really know her that well and ask her about coaching, you know, so you want to put that on there too. Anyway, so go ahead and remember those couple of things, guys, to get your inviting on track. Your invitations is what's going to move your business forward. So I wish you guys the best of luck. Also, we do these calls for Team Wild Republic every single week, Tuesday at 9 p.m. If that is a hard day for you guys, private message me. Let me know. If it's too hard for too many people, I can change the day and time. But those are when our calls are, and they're very, very informative. And I really, really want you guys to start taking advantage of it and jumping on the call. Anyway, if this was helpful to you, comment below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's all of our calls will be on that channel. It's Team Wild Republic at youtube.com, teamwildrepublic.youtube. I don't know. You can search Team Wild Republic in YouTube and you'll find it. Anyway, so yeah, do all those things. Keep inviting, guys. I wish you all the best in your next month and hope that you're all pushing for your next rank and all pushing for Success Club. And I will see you guys in next week's call or next week's video. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.